Hi everyone, today is August 7, 2022. It is 7:15 p.m. and 28 degrees Celsius. We're now walking through the Yorkville neighborhood of Toronto. It's a quiet evening here today. There were quite a bit of nice cars. Some Lamborghinis. There was a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Here's some new artwork at the Galerie Le Royer. Particularly these two pieces, this one here and this one over here. These are very unique because it's kind of like it's got these sections that are coming off of the actual painting. Let me see if I could go to the side and get a side view to show you how it's coming off the canvas. So it's got this 3D look to it and 3D design. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Today is Sunday. Here's B. Hemmings & Co. And they make all kinds of leather accessories and bags and stuff like that. Here's Aloe Bar in Yorkville, and they got the patio open. Let me see if I get a better look up here. Let me see if I get a better look up here. I actually saw Drake roll by about 15 minutes ago, and he was rolling with his entourage. So that's pretty cool. There's Moscot. It's an eyewear store. There's quite a bit of people near the rock, hanging out on the seats with friends and family, having some food to eat, maybe a cold drink to beat the summer heat. Here's a pretty cool motorcycle. It's got a very high set of handlebars. now passing Sassafras restaurant here. This is one of the most popular spots in the Yorkville area. If you're looking to grab lunch or dinner, maybe even breakfast, you'd have to check the website if they have breakfast and what their hours are. Here's Tokyo Smoke. And the building on top of it is very unique. And it really stands out in this area. It's very wavy.
Okay, we gotta find you a bite. But you know what? We'll go to the restaurant and then.
Building looks like it's about 23 floors, maybe a bit more. And here's some more people out. It's a very nice and warm day today here in Toronto. A little bit on the humid side, but this is definitely the kind of weather that is very enjoyable to go out in with friends and family and have some food and some cold drinks. The sun is no longer out in full force, so and we're now here at Cumberland and Bay Street. We're now walking south on Bay Street. Here's Hazu Kido. So I get the unlock my camera. There it is. There's a sign. And they serve all kinds of croissants, all kinds of flavors. Here's a look south down on Bay Street. And here's a look north on Bay Street. There's the Manulife Center. And over here at the corner we have Burke's. There's Italy. It's an Italian restaurant. Here's a look at Saint Laurent. Retail stores should be closed by now. Here's a look down the street here. We're now walking east on Bloor Street. There's an H&M. It's been here for many years now. Let me unlock my camera. There we go. Let me center it. There we go. Yeah, so there's the H&M. Been there for a while. It's got a very nice glass front to it. It's very nice. Of course, this is One Bloor West. So we'll look up. This is where the development is so far. Looks like it's coming along just well. I'm very curious myself as to what it's going to look like and be like once it's finished. There's the iconic One Bloor East. I really like this building. It really stands out. It's got a very unique style to it. And you're like so close to pretty much everything. You got Yorkville to the west, you got Danforth to the east, downtown core to the south, and here's Yonge and Bloor Street. And we just passed Yonge Street, walking east on Bloor Street. Apparently that marks the end point of the Mink Mile, which continues back west that way, from the way we came, all the way to Avenue and Bloor Street. That stretch there is called the Mink Mile. Mostly because there's all these luxury fashion retailer stores there. And look at this, we got some birds in the tree. I'm gonna try hard not to disturb them. But let me try to get my camera off the lock. There we go. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to disturb them. That's a very rare and unique moment that we just managed to capture. Here's a cool building that stands out, 33 Bloor Street East. Let me unlock my camera and look up. There we go. It's got this beautiful bluish tinted and very shiny glass as windows. And here's the Bloor Young Residences. And this is the restaurant here. Kitchen and bar. It says legit food. This is part of the W. Let me unlock and look up. I don't know if you guys can see the W there on top of the building, but this is a beautiful building, and just the design makes it really stand out. street is 121 Bloor Street. It's also a very unique office building here. And amongst the tenants, one will find MasterCard, among others. There's a Toronto Fire truck that says hazardous materials unit. Looks like a special truck. We're now here at Church Street and Bloor Street. Here's a look south on Church Street. And here's a look north on Church Street. And we're going to cross over onto the south side of Bloor. Across the street there, we've got 160 Bloor Street East. It's also a very nice building. There's a sign for Unilever there. And of course we have 175 Bloor here. It's amazing to see the ingenuity that goes into making these buildings. And here's the Tim Hortons. So look inside, it looks like it's quite busy today. There's a manufacturer's life insurance building. This is a very amazing looking building. Very grand. This one really has to be seen in person to be appreciated and understood. And it's also been here for many years. And across the street we've got St. Paul's Anglican Church. Here's its entrance. It's got these 3 double doors. Let's look up. There's a lot of attention to detail. We're now here at Blue Street and Ted Rogers Way. Here's a look south on Ted Rogers Way. Here's another building with a Manulife logo on it. This is 250 Blue Street. There's actually an artwork here that I just spotted. I'm gonna take a detour through Ted Rogers Way here and show you guys the artwork. And of course there's Subway sandwiches beside the Starbucks coffee shop. I wish there was more signage for the Subway sandwich store because it's really challenging to be able to spot it. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be interested in getting a sandwich there, but they just may not be able to know that there is one Subway sandwich store there. Here's 28 Ted Rogers Way. These are relatively new condos, but they've been here for a while. These are very beautiful buildings. Let's see if I can get a clear view away from this tree. And I'll unlock my camera here. Wow, look at that, amazing. Beautiful symmetrical design to it. Sharp straight lines all the way down. And here's another two buildings that look very similar. This one being one of them, and this one's very tall. Here's the Rogers campus, and you can see it's this huge office building connected with this pathway here. It's called the Rogers campus. So over there where I'm pointing the camera right now, in this direction on Bloor Street, you'll find 333 Bloor Street East, and that building which you see here now connects via this walkway here to this building here. And these are just massive structures here that are just phenomenal. Amazing how they built such remarkable buildings. And so here's the artworks that I wanted to show you guys. Here's one of them. This is a red one. I don't know anything about them that I can share with you guys here vocally, but I will put up some information boards to share some more information about this artwork. And there's also another one across the street for you guys. It's pretty cool. It's a bunch of it looks like these are a bunch of cylindrical tower-like rods that are a red color, and they're coming out of the ground here, and there's these lights. And so I thought that was pretty unique. I've read about them online, but I haven't had the chance to include them in any of my videos so far. So as soon as I saw that I had the chance to do so, I went ahead and took the detour. And here's the second one. Now this one here is a series of blue rods, but these ones look like they're falling over, unlike the red rods over there, which are standing up vertically. And so these look like they are falling over and they're being held at kind of like a 45-degree angle. It's very interesting. I think just the size and the kind of color they are makes them really, really stand out. Especially for people driving by. People driving by will definitely notice these blue rods here. Slanting down on an angle, as well as those red ones there, which are standing up vertically. And let's continue on our way. Here's a look at the Rogers campus from the west side. As you can see, it is super massive. Actually, let's make our way back onto Bloor Street. There's not a whole lot to see down towards the south. So we're going to walk north on Ted Rogers Way and turn east on Bloor Street. We're now here at a very interesting intersection where on this side it says Charles Street East, on that side it says Ted Rogers Way, and on this side it says Mount Pleasant Road. And on this side here it says Jarvis Street. So it's a very unique intersection where you have 4 different roads intersecting, and they have 4 different names. And it's almost 8 p.m. Now going to cross here on Bloor Street. And here's the Rogers 333 Blue Street East building. And across the street, there's yet another Rogers building. Rogers is one of two dominant players in telecommunications in Canada, I believe. Or is it just Ontario? Probably Canada. Maybe just Ontario. Here's the Bellagio building. The other one is Bell. If you guys are aware of any others, please let me know in the comments. Here's the McDonald's that's open 24 hours a day. Looks like it's quite busy. And here's a 345 Bloor East indoor shopping center. There's some pigeons eating some food. And I'll be ending this walk soon. I hope you guys end this weekend well. And I hope you guys have a good start for the following week. And across the street here is Sherburne subway station. And here's a house here beside this condo, which is called the Shelby, or sorry, I should say the Selby. And this is a bistro cafe. It says Maison Selby, and it's got a nice patio outside. There's also another work of art here that I'm going to include in this video for you guys. It's right over here. It's sculptures of, I believe there's a deer, so that's here, this one, a deer. And I think there's another one around here as well. There it is. So that's the other part of the work of art. It looks like a wolf on top of a metal platform, and under it is an upside down wolf on the same side of the platform, underneath the platform. And so I'm going to be putting up some information boards regarding these works of art for more information. And this house here, where the works of art I should say are located, is called the James Cooper House. And here's a plaque here. It says James Cooper House, 1881. Designed in the Second Empire style, this landmark building features a mansard roof with dormers and rich detailing in stone and wood from its completion until 1894. It was the private residence of James Cooper, a partner in the prominent footwear manufacturing firm Cooper and Smith. In 1910, the home was acquired by the Toronto Council of the Knights of Columbus, a Roman Catholic fraternal and mutual aid organization that remained here for the next 95 years. The house was then moved forward and incorporated by Tridel Group into a residential tower completed in 2010. So this is the James Cooper House, and this is very nice. It's a very beautiful, very well maintained property. Looks like this is a plaque regarding the artwork. It says Inversion by Eldon Garnett, 2010. This multi-sided sculptural work is a commentary and a reflection on our urban interaction with nature. Not long ago, the wilderness was considered somewhat threatening and something we should fortify ourselves against. Today, our relationship with nature has turned into a nostalgic yearning to embrace something that no longer exists. And here's some information about Eldon Garnett. Let me see if I get a closer look here. I can't tell how readable the text is on the screen of my camera, so I'm just gonna have to trust that it is clear and readable. And so here's another fox on this side of the Cooper House, and there's looks like a moose on the other side. And so this house is connected to this building here, and so they've preserved it and connected it, and it looks like they're maintaining it in a way that is ongoing throughout the life of the condominium. And so over there you can see it looks like a moose, and so that's also part of the artwork. This is a very beautiful house. Very aesthetic. It's got double doors. It's got very high attention to detail. And I'll be ending this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. For more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.